Hi, this is Scary with Scary Starbeing, sorry, with Scary's Wide World of Mystery. Yeah, so a lot of crazy things have been happening, guys. Crazy stuff, you know, and I'll tell you about it because I'm crazy. So, lots of paranormal happenings, lots of coincidences, lots of premonitions, omens. Like, the signs are all around us, guys. How last night I was watching Poltergeist 2 The Other Side with my daughter Shala, and me and her both like scary movies. And that one's really scary. Don't watch it alone, ever. It is a portal. The movie itself is a portal to another dimension. Anyway, yeah, I had a little ghosty visitor because we watched the movie. And I had my phone playing silent Reiki in the background to like repel evil spirits, just to be on the safe side. We were sitting there with our favorite crystal balls because I've got a pretty good collection of crystal balls right now. And all of a sudden my phone turns up full volume and says, "You want to play?" And it was the very beginning of an ad. Like, oh my gosh, the horror, guys, the horror. Remember how it talked to Carol Ann through her phone? It talked to me through my phone. It was creepy. Anyway, aside from all that, there's chaos and mayhem around us. So, all of everything that's ever been is sort of playing itself out right now. Yeah, just kind of playing itself out and helping us to remember, I suppose. Whether that's, those are good memories or bad memories, we will recall them when it's time for us to make a big choice, right? And then, we either stay the same or we move on to a different way of existing. Thus is life. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna start shuffling, guys. Have I said who I'm reading for yet? It's Virgo. I'm sorry, Virgo. Sometimes I start channeling and it just comes out, so maybe some of you guys are experiencing some paranormal stuff as well. Yeah, I don't know if saying that thing about poltergeist is gonna piss people off or not, because you never know what could piss somebody off, but it's true. That movie has such a expertly rendered frequency for portal opening. And because of the nature of even the story, it's about portal opening. It's about this angry spirit that wants to keep the girl for himself. And that's creepy, but, In that movie, whenever I watch it, I always have things coming through the portal. So Lots of visitors, extra visitors. Like if I wanted to throw a party, I could just put on that movie, and you know, people would, or things would show up. Anyway, not always the best things though, right? Sometimes just lost spirits that want to try to make sense of it all, you know? Because some people are stuck in limbo. And that's like an in-between place that people sometimes get stuck at. So if I'm talking about this, then this must be relevant to you, okay? And it doesn't have to be. This reading isn't for anyone, but if it's for you, you'll know, you'll feel it, right? It'll mean something to you. Maybe in more than one way. It will just be full of messages just for you, you know? Everything a message. The images, you know, the signs, the symbols. I just looked at 7 of Wands, okay? I was told to show that to the camera. Maybe you're up against something pretty harrowing right now, okay? You could be up against the approval of your whole family, right? Like, say if you're leaving a religion that you grew up, you know, that you grew up in, and it turns out to be a big deal to your family, and none of them will ever look at you the same or treat you the same or, you know, associate with you even. Just crazy stuff, right? Like things that I personally cannot imagine somebody doing, but, you know, people are of that level of consciousness where they need to do that, right? Because doing that is a lesson in and of itself. Everything's a lesson, everything we choose to do or not do, right? So yeah, we never get away from it. So why not enjoy it? Oh dear. I'm getting nervous for you right now. Okay, cool. They said no more cards, but show the bottom. We have King of Hazards. Just look at the image, guys. This guy has crashed into a light pole, okay? And there's a full moon. So, you know, perhaps maybe it's fate, but also maybe it's life's choices, right? You can never know. That's why you should never judge. But that's really beside the point. When you stop judging yourself is when you stop judging others. So, I know there's a lot of you out there that understand that. Alright, King of Hazards. So, the thing that the King of Hazards has in common with the Knight of Hazards is they're of the same suit, right? Hazards equals pentacles, and pentacles equals money, right? Or earth. So, the material things in life. Maybe you feel like you're bound to that. Maybe you feel like you are tied by that. You are tied to the material. Like some of you feel like you are stuck in a job that you're never gonna not be in because you just care too much about your security, for one. You know, none of us ever wants to be made vulnerable, but sometimes life brings us to our knees, right, Virgo? This looks like... This is Knight of Swords, okay? So this could be an air sign that you're dealing with, alright? Or... This could just be you. This could... Because, you know, you guys are also very... your opposite sign is Gemini, so you're very close to the air element. Because when you're in opposition to one another, you're automatically tied together. So this could very well be you, especially with Mercury having gone retrograde in the opposite sign of Virgo, Pisces, right? But this person looks like they don't care who they run over anymore. I don't know if it's you or somebody that you're dealing with, alright? So is that what you're stuck on? Is that the perception that you're having? Because I'm almost getting the feeling that this is you, Virgo, and these are people that didn't deserve to be mowed down, okay? So maybe, you know, fit it to your situation however it actually manifests, of course, but I'm almost feeling this feeling of like somebody not being able to connect to others because they're always on the defensive. They're always, everything's war to them. They'll never not be at war. Alright, because they've been that traumatized in their life. So either that's you or that's, you know, a person that you're dealing with. We have more hazards, we have more earth, guys. Yeah. Are you a are you a proper show dog now? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that, but something about this skeleton guy looks way too happy to be down here and chained, right? Look at the contrast here. This guy is miserable being tied up. This guy is happy about it. Okay? So that's good. Make your choice. How do you want to look at life? Do you want to look at life miserable, or would you like to be happy about it? I don't know. Because sometimes it just takes that little switch in perspective to take us from I'm gonna be stuck in this forever, fight to the death or something, to I'm a happy dog, right? And it's love, okay? This could be a water sign, alright? And Pisces is opposite you guys, so maybe you guys are riding the wave. It almost looks like you guys have been just riding the wave. Or trying to, at least, and trying to, like, lead with your logic, you know? Not your boner, or whatever that is. Yeah, lead with logic and not your boner. I like that one. I'm gonna have to coin that and make sure that I tell my sons that, because it sounds like good information to me. I don't know. Maybe it's horrible. Maybe it sounds like horrible advice, right? Who knows? It just depends on how you look at it, of course, because everything is subjective. Everyone, you know, you can never really get to know somebody in a short period of time. It takes years to get to know somebody. Because some people are just that closed off and traumatized from other people. Yep. Alright. That was a very intense reading, Virgo. I may have to go watch that later because it felt like there was a lot in there. Like I am feeling my energy level deplete right now. Alright. As always, I wish you guys the very best. I hope you guys are well. Please look after yourself. I love you. Bye.